so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. What's going on, folks? So it is the next morning and we are gonna open this bad boy up. It's been wrapped all night and been shoved up in the refrigerator. It is, and so now it's still got some of that juice on there, or some of the base or whatever you want to call it, the marinade. And what I am going to do right now is I am going to season this again. And we're basically going to put a heavy coat of this, and we're going to come back over top of it with the cracker boy. And then back over top of it with the garlic. Wrong side on that. We got this butt rub. We're gonna flip it over, do the same thing, but we're gonna add a little bit of brown sugar. Just a tad bit of brown sugar to the outside. That's gonna caramelize on top of it and just give it this nasty, ooey gooey goodness all over the top of it. It's gonna give it that dark bark that everybody likes, man. So I'm gonna pat that in. That nice and mushed in there, and then I'm gonna flip it and do the same thing. Okay, so what I want all y'all to do is take note right now of how big this sits in that pan, okay? Because I'm gonna come back whenever the cook's over and bring y'all into this pan too, with the meat sitting in it. I'm gonna take it in and wash it and everything else, okay? So I got my smoke going, rolling, and we're gonna put this fat cap side down. I mean up. Sorry about that. We're gonna put it up, cause you always gonna want that fat to render down inside that meat. Okay. So with that being said, making sure we're covering all of our bases on the sides and on the everything else. Now, with that being said, we're gonna let that smoke. This is gonna smoke for 16 hours, close to 16 hours. Okay, folks, so it is getting about that time, man. It is rolling around, and folks, we have reached internal temperature. I thought I was gonna leave this on for about 16 hours, but it didn't happen. So we are right now at about 14 hours. And as y'all can tell, man, look at that juice coming out of that boy. And y'all can also tell by looking at it, man, how much this thing has cooked down. That's 14 hours. I'm not gonna stay out here too much longer, man. It is raining like crazy right now. So I'm gonna get this back in the house and get back with y'all. It's done now. It's been on there for 14 hours, not 16. And the temperature's right on the inside. We used our thermometer. We've let it rest. So now what I'm gonna do is, y'all remember from the beginning of that, there's this layer of fat that I was telling y'all about. That right there is what y'all see that is all goobered up and burnt up like that, is that layer of fat. So what we are going to do is we're going to pull that layer of fat off, And we're gonna let that.
Wait, it just unfold. Okay, there you go.
And we're just gonna layer that fat off to the side and throw that shit in the garbage because we don't need that hoe. Alright. So now, I'm gonna keep trimming this up some. Pulling this fat off.
Where your other knives at? The ones I bought you.
Still see that chunky fat in there. And that's why I left this fat on there. I know a lot of people, man, they're big. Oh, I like the bark. I don't really care for that burnt taste on my actual meat. So that is one of the reasons I left that fat on there. The other reason that I left that fat on there is to render down inside of this and keep it juicy, moist, and just good as hell. Okay? So now what we're gonna do is with the next step here, once I get most of this fat off, meat there. But yeah, like a lot of people, man, they for some reason they go crazy for this bark on the outside. I don't care for it. Like that's one of the reasons I was telling you about the burn ends. I don't really care for the burn ends. I know a lot of people do. I don't. As I feed the wifey.
Okay, good.
Okay. Now the next thing I want to show y'all, okay, is when slicing this right here, okay, what you want to get a good little thin slice, okay? Now, as y'all can see, this ain't really that much of a thin slice. But y'all see that smoke ring right there. Okay? That smoke ring is key. With brisket, you want a little bit of tug and you want it to pull apart.
It wasn't focused.
Okay, well, it's so fine.
Do it again now. Hurry up. Pull it apart just that far. Not too close to the camera.
With the brisket, whenever you do a pull test, you want it to pull, a little bit of elastic, and you want to pull apart. Okay. It's hot and burning my fingers, but see, what you want is that pull, a little bit of pull, and that elastic part to it. Now, as y'all can still see, there's juice just running out of this.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the focusing. I don't know what's going on.
Brisket is on point, folks. And peace out, everybody. Don't forget, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and camp like. Keep those smokers and pits burning.
Go to my channel.